Let us start with a bit of a recap of what has happened previously in our chronicle. Well, the incredibly Cold War, as it were, between the Anarchs and the Camarilla continues. Calling it a Cold War is more of a stretch than both sides would like to say, but the people living under this environment feel like it is. There's a lot of tensions, and it feels like a powder keg every time someone walks into a territory they may not be welcomed into. That being said, Kindred across both sides of the aisle are making do with their lifestyle. Unlife, vampires, hunting the streets at night for a tasty morsel. The unsuspecting person. Recently, a development has occurred between James Castle and some anarchs. An agreement was made between Cass and a Brujah to give a safe sort of working environment for some thin bloods. Duskborn are looked down upon in Kindred society. And that is almost from every faction and every clan. Really, this was a unprecedented move, but also one that many Kindred could shrug their shoulders at and move on. What did it matter where some thin bloods went? However, it does matter to one particular group of Kindred, the Sabbat, who have long wanted there to be a removal of thin bloods from the world. James Castle was aware of the risk and employed them anyways. Before, James Castle was really just a regular Kindred. Toreador, meeting some people, drinking some of their blood, moving on. Things changed after the prince asked him to get involved with a podcaster known as Mark Truth. And since then, his involvement has brought the gaze of people from both the Camarilla and the Anarch side. We're going to join James Castle now in his place of employment, Redstone Media. There, wrapping up on a film being shot, is Valora as well. Another Kindred, same clan, Toreador. As the picture is being wrapped up, a vehicle with 4 Duskborn is arriving in the parking lot. They say that they are there to meet James Castle. James Castle approved, and they are on their way. But this catches the attention of Valora. And this is where we will start our scene. James, Valora, some Duskborn are headed your way. And it is a usual quiet night otherwise. But Valora, you haven't really had too much of a run-in with Duskborn before.
Mm-hmm.
But you are aware of the sort of social stigma that they have amongst other Kindred. James Castle, this is your first time really dealing with Duskborn, other than that one fateful night in the Vampire Club. Please proceed.
You allowed for them to come here?
Yeah, I mean, this is where they work now. It'd be kind of awkward if they weren't here.
But you signed off that they could work here.
Yeah, these guys are gonna be my new dock guys.
Dock guys.
Yeah, loading, unloading trucks. We need somebody to do that. And what better than guys that can lift 4 or 5 times their weight?
I think all of us can lift 4 or 5 times our weight.
Maybe not everybody.
I could be a dock lifter.
Your talents would be so wasted there.
You're right.
I know.
But you didn't think of the social status, the weirdness, the looks, not all press is good press.
At the end of the day, they needed jobs, right? I mean, they're... Listen, I mean, try to put yourself in their shoes, right? Nobody wants them. They can't be amongst mortals. They can't. The Anarchs don't want them. Camarilla doesn't want them. Nobody wants them. They can't do anything. They shouldn't have to live like that.
You're touching my soft heart.
I know. That's the idea.
Just get that smirk off your face. I can feel it on the back of my head.
I love this. Glad that we can actually talk now. I feel like we didn't have as much of a chance to talk
You've
previously.
been wanting to talk to me then.
Huh?
You've been wanting to talk to me then.
I mean, of course. I mean, you're one of our biggest stars. Why wouldn't I?
Oh. I feel like you're distracting me from the literal status trash you have just created, but I appreciate the compliments. I've been wanting to talk to you too. Newest producer, the hottest man on the night shift.
Okay, well, now you're just flattering me. So.
Yes, I am. You're right.
Well, I could understand me wanting to talk to you, but what do you want to talk to me about?
Well, it's probably known that I'm not the most kind individual. And stop laughing. And
I'm not.
don't lie to me. I just feel that fresh starts come in both transformation and conversation. Transformation being you, conversation being me. Stop smiling at me. I am so tired of looking at your teeth.
Transformation, conversation. Got it. Nailed it. I mean, so what do we need to transform? What do I need to transform?
You've already transformed. That was the joke.
Oh.
Things change, you changed.
So are you saying you're going to change? Or
I'm saying that this could be the start of something new. But then you bring in Duskborns, and I'm beginning to regret my decision. But I'm here. I've already made the decision.
Well,
And I told people about it, and we're going to be friends.
I like the sound of that.
That did not take very much convincing.
No, of course. You're just that good at convincing.
At this point, the Duskborn arrive. 4 of them. All men, and they are wearing similar to what they wore earlier. Just t-shirts, already a a little bit dirty. Jeans, some of them worn. Sneakers, also worn. They are already carrying boxes with them, and they're open, they're not closed. On top, you can see that they're just more work clothes that they have with them, and also safety equipment, hard hats, goggles. And they approach, and as they do, it becomes obvious that they are kindred, but when you breathe in, when you smell, they smell like mortals, like tainted mortals. It just doesn't seem right. But they are here. And one in the front has a little bit of a 5 o'clock shadow. He has kind of olive skin and very short black hair, brown eyes. He says, well, we're here.
Well,
you got work for us?
well, welcome. I do have work for you. I see you already have all of your equipment. Fantastic. Makes this easy. Guys, I'm happy you're here. We're gonna put you to work. You're gonna be loading and unloading trucks for the studio. It's gonna be Sunday through Friday gig. You show up here 10 p.m. on the dot. You guys are gonna be on a team together. You're gonna work with each other. One of my guys is gonna be in charge. His name's Jack. He's a hard ass, but he's a good guy. You listen to him, and there won't be any problems. If you got any questions or you run into any trouble, just talk to Jack. He's been doing this for a long time. During your shift, lunch will be provided, so no worries about having to find a bite to eat.
They look very relieved upon you saying that, as though that was a question that they were definitely going to ask.
And just do a good job around here, and we'll take care of you. And welcome to Redstone Media.
Welcome.
And this is the lovely and talented actor, Valora.
And the guy in front looks surprised, very surprised, looking at Valora.
Yeah, this is Redstone is a fantastic studio, and we just so happen to be in luck to have some of the best actors, including Miss Valora. So you're part of a great team, I guess, is what I'm trying to say.
Why are your eyes wide? Why are your eyes wide? Do you not know who I am?
No, I've seen you in movies before. I just never really knew you were
This tall?
no, I don't know the word for it, but you eat what we eat.
Ah. Unfortunately. Well, it's been a pleasure. I'll just leave you to learning how to do everything, I guess.
Valora, let's catch up after this.
Sure.
I guess I'll go. Well, we'll go see that Jack guy.
Jack's a good guy, like I said. He's one of us. So if you need anything, if you have any questions, talk to him. He's a stick in the mud, but he's a good guy.
I just wanted to thank you. 'Cause you know the Brujah was giving us good work. We appreciated it. They took care of us. But you know, we all used to work in the city, and then, well, for each one of us, we all woke up like this, starving. And next thing you know, we were well, each of us have our own separate stories, but we were all just driven across the bridge and thrown out of the car and told that we can't come back. I haven't seen my family in months. I never really been to the East Bay, and then I was told that I just had to stay there. You know, the Brujah said that he would get me into San Francisco, and he did, and I'm thankful to him, but I know that I should be thanking you too. So thanks. And I know that there's a lot of people that don't like whatever I am.
You're welcome. All of you, of course. We don't choose our circumstances. None of us do. But we're here, and we can make the most of it. So, like I said, do a good job, and we'll take care of you.
I would like both of you to roll wits and awareness.
All right, let's see.
While you're doing that, this man just nods his head and just goes, I'm gonna go and talking to Jack now. Thanks again.
Yeah, go talk to Jack. He'll take care of you.
You're really sweet, Cass. I have perhaps become a little jaded. Having a new person around is a little refreshing.
Yeah, it's hard to feel so different from them. I've only been doing this a year, so.
3 fails.
How many successes?
1.
Okay.
2 successes.
2 successes, 1 success. All right. Cool. I'm sure
Cool.
it's nothing.
I'm sure, yeah, that's fine.
I had a second thought, but fuck that thought. Talk to me about your thought. Why do you feel that? Are you trying to put yourself? Oh, I don't know how to word it. You're trying to put yourself on the same level as those below you.
It's a funny question. No, I'm not trying to put myself on a different level. I just think that the levels are a lot smaller than people give them credit for.
What level would you put yourself on then?
I don't know. I'm just me. I'm here. I've survived my life, and now I have a second life, and I'm somehow managing to survive that despite everything.
And that's exactly what you're going to keep doing for the rest of time. Get used to it, kid.
That's the plan. We'll see how it works out. There's been a couple of close calls already.
It'll work out. It always does.
Well, but you know, I don't know.
Even if you
You
don't
know.
want it to work out, someone somewhere is going to make it work out. Everything. That's a conversation for another time.
So you said you're jaded, but I mean, seem
I'm
to be
tired. I'm
awfully
tired of.
optimistic.
I'm tired of teaching. I'm tired of people's expectations of me. I'm tired of everything. But I'm hopeful and excited when I meet strapping, young, and smart. Right, not just looks. Smart and caring younger folks who are.
That was a long list.
They give me a small thread of hope that I might once have a life that I want to live. Until then, I'll just continue gathering up the abashed love and respect of people who watch my face. Second best, I would say.
Well, I think there are lots of those threads out there. And lots of love to go around for you, I'm sure.
As you've seen. So, where are they going? They're going to talk with Jack, and then what are we doing today? Do you have a plan? Do we have a plan?
As you
I came
say
here.
this,
Oh.
there is a phone call. Phone rings on the landline.
Almost as if on cue. Is that are you a phone answerer? Is that your job here?
Yeah, that's my one job here. So, excuse me, I have to do the one
I
thing
have
they
about
pay me
14 other jobs, so I'll wait here.
for. Yeah, let me just do the one. James Castle, Redstone Media.
It's like, hey, yeah, this is Burke up at the front gate. Well, my partner up here, Matt, he thought he heard something in the driveway and he went to check it out, and he's been gone for 15 minutes. What do you want me to do about this?
Do we have any? Sorry. Do we have any? We have any security over there?
No, we are the security. Oh no, wait, he's coming back now. Yeah, he's coming back now. I think it's fine.
Okay. Well,
I'll have you roll, real quickly. Making sure I get this one correct. Yeah, it's just wits and awareness.
wits and awareness, and then awareness. Okay. Ooh. Okay, well those two cancel each other out. 2 successes.
You hear somewhat muffled through this phone, just this voice that goes, I have a message for James Castle. Very, very undertone, like monotone, I should say. And then it's like, oh yeah, he says he's got a message for you. I guess he'll be right on in.
All right. Send him on in.
Oh yeah, he's going. Not gonna wait for me. Anyways, yeah,
Perfect.
thanks. Sorry about that. I'll let you go.
No worries. Thank you so much. Have a good night. I hang up the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Valora. It seems like, besides answering phones, my other job is dealing with some weird situations.
Oh.
So,
Is that on the other tasks as needed section of the job description?
yeah, I've got a lot of those.
I have that on mine as well.
So,
need an accompaniment? Do you need, or should I just go read lines?
Just walk and talk with me. I could use the company.
I won't say no. However,
Hmm?
don't tell Roman.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
And Roman was...
My love.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Or so.
How is that go? We're walking and talking.
Yeah.
How's it going?
So how are things? How are things?
You know,
I
I went to a coffee shop just Tuesday, and I sat there, and not one single person recognized me. So I just decided to enthrall everyone there, and it felt better. I felt better. So that's what's been up for me. And then,
It's one way to get attention.
I enjoyed some what do they call it? Popcorn. Popcorn while watching the new show. You know, about the vampires that are funny. The fake ones. Mhm.
Oh yeah, there's the
What we do in the shadows.
What We Do in the
That's
Shadows.
what's-
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
I watched that, laughed about the inaccuracies, and ate some popcorn.
So
That was
good.
good.
While you are walking together, from both of your previous wits and awareness checks, you see that on the buildings nearby, there are at least 20 owls that are all on the building rooftops, and all of them are looking at both of you.
Seems like we have the audience you wanted.
Well, not quite. Unless they turn. Human faces. Do you speak to animals? Is that like a thing?
I mean, I do. I just don't think they understand me.
That's fair. I could just say hello. And like as we're walking, storyteller, their heads are following us, like creepy
Yep.
owl-like.
Mhm.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Are any of them really big? Like the biggest
No,
owl I've ever seen?
they're all regular owls.
Okay, cool. Just curious. Just curious.
As
I'm just
you
curious.
make your way over, you see this security guard walking toward you. He's not blinking, and his stride is slow.
I've seen
He's
this
just
a lot.
staring off as he approaches.
Someone's around.
Sure.
Hello. Snap, snap. Almost literally.
Right.
Mhm.
So
He
you've got a message for
is-
me?
He's not reacting just yet. No, the snaps don't do anything until he just says, James Castle, if you want to see Mark Truth alive and well and still under your friendship and control and possibly an ally and friend to you, you will go to Emeryville, Berkeley, at the intersection of the towns at the Claremont viewpoint in 25 minutes.
Oh. Oh, well, who is Mark Truth?
Love, Mandy.
Love
Mandy.
Mandy.
And then he blinks and then suddenly is, hello, sir.
Hi. Good to see you.
I
Are away
I'm
from your
s-
post?
I am. I'm sorry. I'll get back to work. Sorry.
Oh, no worries. Thanks for doing the rounds here.
Yeah, it's nothing. Have a good evening.
You as well. Take care.
Mark Truth? Mandy? Who are these people? Are they close to you?
Some closer than I would prefer.
Let me, Valora, let me get you to roll. That would be, yeah, intelligence politics for you.
Oh gosh. 4 successes.
Hunger is good?
Yep.
All right.
It's just a 2.
So, you don't need to ask who Mandy is. There's only one Mandy. That's a Kindred. You know, they're an anarch. A very old anarch. Gangrel. So, the owls make sense. Mandy can turn into an owl. That is something well known within both sides of the Kindred. What she's doing talking to Cass, though, is anyone's guess.
So Mandy? Is there
Closer.
another Mandy?
No, she's the one that is closer than I'd probably prefer at this point. Are the owls still there, or have they flown off?
They're still there.
Is one of them Mandy? I'm not like looking up at them.
You would know that if it was Mandy, it would be a freakishly large owl.
Okay. Well, doesn't look.
Okay.
What's concerning? Why do you have relations? Are you fucking? Are you dating? Or...
Wow.
I mean, I'm straight to the point.
Yeah. Yeah. That's funny for me.
Because I'm right.
How about I tell you all about it?
You haven't said that's the false, so I like this. I love sex stories. This new like demeanor just starts coming forward.
Then you will be disappointed. But I'll tell you all about it.
All about the sex.
Let me ask you a quick question, Cass. How are you feeling about having to drive into Anarch territory on a time limit to go and meet Mark Truth?
I'm gonna look at my watch and then pull out my phone and like GPS it and be like, okay, 25 minutes. What is that like? Is that doable? What do we?
It is about a 20-minute drive.
God, okay, yeah.
Like lingering over your shoulder, like, better leave now.
You want to go for a road trip?
Oh, I mean, I'm fine with not reading lines for one day.
Sure.
How is
Also,
Cass feeling about it, though?
How is Cass feeling about it? I've got mixed feelings. It's kind of weird because and Jen, I don't know if you know the story with Mark, but you know, somebody who I met early on who we kind of manipulated into getting evidence of vampires from him, like video evidence that, you know, was supplied to him from another source. Managed to get it from him and struck up a contract with him with Redstone, and so we got exclusive rights to it, so they couldn't be given anywhere else. And he seemed really passionate guy about his stuff. You know, we had a little business deal, and he's like in love with me. And so I mean, it's tough because it's like
His girlfriend's dead. Mandy killed
yeah,
him.
his girlfriend got murdered.
You'd be telling me all of this in the car ride too.
Yeah,
so.
this is So this is
I want you to roll composure and drive.
nice. Yeah. So my I guess my thoughts are concerned because you know, I do know Mandy is not above just killing him off. Like, that seems like a very Mandy thing to do. I guess the question going around Cass's mind is why? Like, what's the play here? Why are we doing this? What's her angle? So it's so I have concerns. It just doesn't. It seems weird. It seems fishy. I also feel like I'm kind of walking into a trap. So I'm on edge about it. Before I go, I will. I'm gonna also just phone over to Jack on my phone and just be like, "Hey, you got the new guys. Take care of them. Watch out for them," kind of thing.
Make sure they eat.
Yeah, make sure they eat. Make sure they.
Make sure they take a nap.
They get their 15-minute break.
Only one 30-minute break after 8 hours.
Yeah, well, they're not working a full 8 hours, so.
How would you hire people?
Because whatever they do like 16 hours worth of work in like 5, so it's better for me in the end.
Fair.
Paying them. Yeah. Anyways, all right. Composure and drive. Composure, drive. Okay. Oh, I have a point in drive, so that's cool. 3 in composure. Is that a social skill? It's under the socials tab. Is this not a social situation though? I don't know how that.
No,
applies.
the drive is not.
Okay, but what using composure, does that affect anything at all?
No.
Okay. My hunger. Nervous. Okay. One of those was a critical success. So I got 4 successes.
All right. Yep. This is. You're able to get there as quick as you can while maintaining just perfect state of mind. You're not frantic going over the bridge or getting into late night traffic going into Berkeley. Everything's all right.
I'm skilled. Not a problem. Not a problem.
So about this Mandy.
We're
What do you
not fucking. Go on.
You're not fucking.
Mhm.
So fine, that's fine. You got me in the car with the fake story, but it's fine. I'm already here. So what are we expecting when we get there? Do you know what's going on? Has this happened before? I've never had a actual encounter with Mandy. Heard a lot about her, and I don't. They haven't really been good.
Yeah, I wish I could share some good stories. Well, positive ones, anyways. But every run-in that I've had with her hasn't been great. So last time she did threaten to kill me, but she didn't. So there was that. Yeah.
At least there is that.
There's that. See, yeah, it's been a
Did you do
busy
the
couple
whole
of months.
villain thing where you explain how you're going to do it, and then the heroes have enough time to solve the case behind the scenes? Or maybe I'm just thinking about a movie. But...
she's not a villain, I don't think. I don't know. She's not a villain, classically, anyways. She's just on the different side of things, and she's gotten in my way, and I've gotten in her way. So it's just been a little uneasy lately, and this certainly doesn't help things. But I'm just
So we need a plan.
Yeah, I guess.
Charming and beautiful, clearly, but
Clearly.
I don't fight things unless I have to. What's the?
Well, yeah, unless I have to. I don't want to, but if we need to, I guess we can. But yeah, that is my concern. That's the concern, is that we might be walking into something. I don't know. Have you heard about all the tensions going on with the well, I'm sure, but the Camarilla, the Anarchs, and the Sabbat.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's feeling it. It's like this civil war that's just bubbling under the surface right now. So I see this going two ways. Either it is Mandy and she wants something, or it's a Sabat trap to...
Pretending.
Yeah.
Bitches.
I know.
All right.
But what's unlife without a little bit of excitement?
You're pulling into unlit areas of street. Now, only your headlights are able to show what's in front of you as you approach the Claremont Ridge view. As you're going through there, I will have you make a very important wits and awareness roll.
Why do you
Very
gotta say?
important.
Why do you gotta say that?
For dramatic reasons, of course.
I see.
Everything is for dramatic reasons. Wits and awareness. Same dice. Give me something with more dice.
Hey, I got a 0 on my hungy die.
Oh.
Oh, well, let's see what you get on your skill.
My other
then.
dice.
I got no successes.
I got 3 successes, all 0s. And then
Oh,
the
damn.
0
Oh.
on my green. That's so crazy.
Nice.
Oh, technically 4, because this one's a 5. So.
And what did you get,
Holy crap.
Hero?
No successes.
None.
Okay.
No, the one success I had was wiped out.
Cool.
I'm too glad that I was here.
So, Cass, you're talking and saying all these things to Valora, and unfortunately, that causes you to take your eyes off the road just for a bit. Just for a tiny bit, but that is enough. Valora, however, you notice that Cass is heading straight towards somebody standing in the middle of the street, and Cass is going to hit them.
Can I attempt to just manhandle to change the steering path?
Yes.
Because it's not a you can brake in time. It's a you're going to hit them. So I'm going to
Yes.
try to get you to move.
That would be, so you want to grab the wheel yourself.
I'm going to grab the wheel,
All
yes.
right. That is going to be dexterity and drive.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh,
Toreador's known for their dexterity.
Yeah, let me just bring
Some
out
of
my
us.
dexterity real quick. This is nuts. I got another 0 on my hungy die, and I got 2 successes out of 3.
Let's go.
What is this?
Right when we need it.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
I'm so dexterous in this moment.
When you need to be. I mean,
When I need to be.
Cass, for you, the sudden movement is a lot. I'm gonna have you roll. Yeah, let's have you roll willpower real quick. Just how much willpower you have.
okay. Do I roll that against my hunger?
No, you don't include hunger on this roll. Just
Okay.
willpower.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. I just want to say that I got a lot of high rolls. 4, 6, 8 successes.
Nice. You immediately understand what's happened. You almost hit someone in the road. You're fully aware of what's going on.
I imagine I'm just like
Oh, fuck.
looking at my phone.
Yeah.
And I like look up at Cass, but I realize that Cass isn't looking at the road, and I just like look out to the road. I'm like, oh!
Yeah.
Grab the wheel.
Oh fuck!
All right, maybe look at the road.
Shit.
You
is
have
that
one job. It's okay,
answering
2
phones?
two jobs.
You, now that you have
Slowing
your
down,
hands
slowing
back on the
down.
wheel, you see that there are several people in the road. And also, you can see that they have a somewhat of a roadblock up ahead.
God damn it.
All these individuals that are there are wearing matching leather jackets.
Oh my gosh, bad boys. Pull
Some
over.
of them,
Wait, no,
some of
don't
them
pull
are
over.
men, some of them are women.
Oh, but they're so hot. Pull over. Mojo, pull
They're
over.
so
No, wait.
hot. But like, is
Um,
this like a like we can't get around the roadblock kind of thing?
You're kind of you're going up sort of like cliff road,
Okay.
leading up to a vista point.
Sure. Gotcha. Well,
pull over?
guess.
Maybe we could. I mean, there's always time to flirt.
Well, also they are walking quickly toward your vehicle.
Sure.
Okay, pull over. That's fine.
Yeah,
That's
let's-
fine. It's
You're
gonna be
pull
fine.
over. Pull over. Turn off the car.
All right.
So you turn the car off?
Yeah, I'm gonna turn off the car. I'm gonna get out. I'm getting out.
Okay.
I will wait to get out.
All right.
I'm gonna sit in the car looking at my phone. I'm seeing at the moment, do I have GPS signal? Like, can I find myself on my drive app? Like, or are we in a no signal zone?
The keys are still in the
is-
ignition, by the way. Just-
Okay.
Do intelligence technology for you.
Okay. Hey, that's like
And-
what I made my character to do. But- oh
And-
god, that's all my dice.
And
Hold on.
James Castle,
Mhm.
roll intelligence awareness.
Intelligence awareness. Okay, intelligence awareness. Looking for all this.
Oh, boo. Okay.
Awareness.
I got 3 successes out of 7 possible.
All right. Hunger good?
Yep.
All right. 1, 2, 3. 3 successes.
All right. So, Valora, there is signal, but it is not reliable.
Okay.
You can get enough to like look at your GPS, but in order for it to like track or actually give you directions, that's unlikely.
Okay.
You could probably still send texts, but doing phone calls, it's likely to drop.
Can I potentially get onto Twitter?
Yes, but it will take a while for it to load.
I'm gonna start the process of it loading.
Okay.
Mhm.
Cass, these are Kindred, all
Sure.
of them.
Sure.
And you're not quite sure who they are, but this one that's walking toward you
Mm-hmm.
is walking up very menacingly, and for a brief moment, you suddenly realize that they are intending to feed on you. But
Are they?
they
Oh.
stop the moment they realize that you are Kindred as well.
Okay, because in that moment I would have like pulled out a knife first. Like,
Oh, yeah.
like if they're like coming, like they're like going to attack me, like I'm ready.
Yeah,
Like,
they.
this is
You can feel that intention, kind of like
Yeah.
this beast to beast kind of feel.
yeah.
But then you feel it go away just as quickly, almost as though they recognize that you are Kindred the same as they do.
This is quite the welcoming party.
Is my
And
Twitter loaded?
this one in front of you,
I'm gonna buy us time.
let me just check real quick. This one that is in front of you, stops, looks at you, and, simply says, "Who are you, Toreador?"
Name's James Castle, and who are you?
You hear, before he responds, one of the women walk over and go, James Castle, I've heard about you.
Hopefully good things.
She walks over, and you can get a better impression of the jackets they have on. They have patches on them. The patches on their jacket simply says, Kindred for Anarchy.
Nice.
And she walks up, stops, and she smirks at you with this very sort of prideful smirk, and she spits some blood on the ground. Roll your willpower real quick.
Okay. So. Okay. Willpower going crazy. I have to subtract one of these. So that is 4 successes. 5 successes. Wait, sorry. It's 6 and up, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So 4 successes.
All right. You feel your beast just look at it and just go, yeah, that looks good. But you're not tempted to act on it at all or anything. You just feel your beast being ridiculous.
Come on, beast.
I'll just give a little just a cute little smile to her. Charming smile, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So friends of Mandy's, I take it.
She says, Mandy's the reason that you're here.
It would be.
That fucking owl. She's like still smiling, but she has this like disbelief of like the kind of like, I can't fucking believe it kind of thing. And she walks around a little bit, and her smile starts turning into like frustration.
So I take it. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, she just kind of like shivers with anger.
So I take it you're as surprised as I am to be running into each other tonight.
You could say that. The guy that you were talking to goes, I'm Darius Carter.
Darius. Nice
I'm
to
the
meet
Baron.
you. Well, pleasure's all mine then.
Why are you here? Who's your friend in the car?
Has my Twitter loaded?
Not quite yet.
Well, Mandy reached out to me in a very direct way.
Are you sure Mandy reached out to you?
No, I'm not sure. They said they were Mandy. They pointed me to Anarch territory. Decided to come say hi. I'm guessing she's not here.
No.
Fuck. Well,
I want you to stop and sit on the ground.
now why is that?
Because
We're
I don't
playing
want you
nice.
going anywhere.
Not going anywhere. Look at all of you and just me, my friend. It's Valora, by the way. Not going anywhere.
Hearing that it's
Where would we go?
Valora, the woman, her ears twitch a bit, and she walks over to the car quickly. Your Twitter has now loaded, Valora.
I just quickly, long fingernails, tip-tapping on my little screen. I tweet, headed to Claremont. Stay tuned for updates. Hashtag secret project. And then I tweet that to all my followers. Whoever, I don't know how many I have. I assume being famous, I have at least 1 million.
Oh, of course. Of course.
My location has now been placed. So I just quickly
All
tweet.
Mm-hmm. This woman comes over. She grabs the hood of the car and peeks in and goes, "You are Valora."
A fan? I don't know you. What's your name? I'll like unbuckle myself.
She just goes, "Get out of the car. I'll tell you all about it."
I quite like a nice seat, and I see that.
I don't fucking care what you like. Get out of the fucking car.
Oh, you're one of those.
That's right,
Is this all?
Toreador. Get out of the car.
Okay. But not because you're threatening.
Oh, of course not.
So is all this really necessary?
Darius Carter says, "You're a variable we didn't account for. I'll explain it to you in a moment. I gotta talk with my people."
Sure. If you don't mind, I'm gonna talk with my people.
I'm the people. Hi, I'm out of the car.
Hi, people.
She, walks you over to Cass and just goes, "You can sit on the ground too."
Are these extras for your project?
Oh, Cass wasn't sitting on the ground.
Oh no, but she's instructing her to sit on the ground, and they're both waiting.
Yeah, Cass just sits like on the hood of the car, kind of thing, like kind of doing it, but not kind of doing it at the same time.
I like go to lean down to sit on the floor, and then I'm like, I grab my little stomach, and I'm just like, my corset is a little tight, and sitting is a little uncomfortable, but I'm happy to sit here, like leaning against the car or standing. What do you need?
She,
I have some popcorn that I have left over.
she is going to smirk again and walk over to the side view mirror, and she's just going to slap it off the car, sending it sailing into the night. To which she says, "Sit your ass down on the asphalt." And that is going to be, she's attempting an intimidation check on both of you.
Okay.
both of
So
us?
for that, it is going to be against your resolve,
Oh.
and however you would like to get out of this. Intimidating back, it'd be resolve and intimidation. Persuading back, resolve and persuasion. Deception back, resolve and subterfuge.
Is this against both of us or just Valora?
It's against both of you.
Okay, cool. Cool. All right, give me a sec. So.
Could I essentially do like an insight? Like, are they just being scary to be scary? Like, can I roll for something like that or no?
Yes.
Okay.
You can do intelligence insight.
Oh, okay. Cool. On top of the resolve roll?
Yeah, you'll still have to make the resolve roll.
Okay.
I have so many dice in my hand.
Same.
I just want to say. Oh my god. Okay.
4 successes out of 8 possible for my intelligence insight. And then resolve.
What did you get on that? Sorry?
4 successes.
Gotcha.
Oh. 2 successes on resolve.
Okay.
Um, 7 successes for veiled threats, intimidation.
Okay. First, Valora, these are Brujah. Brujah do not make empty threats. They are known, their clan is known for their anger and their loose cannon sort of mentality. They appear to be quite angry. There's no telling what they will do. You do not have enough successes against their intimidation, so you will either sit on the ground or you will add 1 hunger.
I will sit on the ground. Could you remind me what Dread Gaze does?
I certainly can.
That sounds very cool. I don't know what that is.
Something with my presence.
You
my
would
disciplines.
be arousing your blood, which is a hunger check.
Yeah.
After you do that, if you make eye contact with mortal or kindred, mortals you don't even have to make the roll for, let's be honest.
Okay.
With kindred, you succeed on the roll, then they will be filled with incredible fear and will, depending on their response, will either run away in terror or they will freeze and stop moving or some other effect.
Okay.
So that happens. You're sitting on the ground. Cass, you have passed, so make your veiled threats.
Sure. I'm sure that'll buff out. So you really want to start a fucking war because we're not going to sit on the ground for you? I don't think that's going to go over well with everybody. We don't need to have bloodshed just because, 2 people got lost on a little midnight drive.
Oh, we're not lost. I tweeted that we were on our way to where we were going.
Oh, so everybody also knows we're here.
Yes, and the geocachers will be really thankful for the side view mirror.
Yeah, if they can find it.
That's what geocaching is for, Cass.
She looks even more angry. And
Does she seem to be the leader of this situation?
that would be another intelligence insight roll.
Okay, can I do that? I know
yeah,
I've done
go
a lot.
ahead.
Okay.
In her anger, and frustration, she just lets out a grunt and kicks the side of the car right at the handle, and it just bends the handle of the back door just in.
That is
Just
4 successes.
collapsed in itself.
If you wreck the car, you're going to be stuck with us.
I'm pretty delightful.
She is a leader here.
Okay.
So is the other one. They're
Darius
both
Carter.
leading different things.
Okay.
Okay.
Darius Carter goes, "We don't want to start a war, but you are in our territory."
You're right on that.
But we're also only doing what we were requested to do.
Supposedly, by one of
Yes.
ours. What I want you
Well-
both to do is hang out for a little bit. Me and her are gonna have a talk. We'll be
Is it
right
gonna be-
back. We'll tell you everything that's going on. And we'll decide what to do with you.
I wonder
Sounds
if they're going
fair.
to talk about fashion and dating.
That might be, but I do need to do my other job, which is answering phones right now. And I'll open up my phone and I'm gonna call Jack at the warehouse.
Your call does not seem to be going through.
We
I'm
have
gonna
really shitty
text Jack. Fuck, there's no service out here. I'm gonna try to text Jack and see if it goes through. You're like holding my phone up in the air, kind of thing.
Yeah, it takes a few attempts of it being like cannot send, but then eventually does.
Okay.
Oh,
take
so
I just want to make sure things are good back at the studio. So I'm guessing my second hunch was correct.
what was your second hunch?
This is a setup.
Why didn't you talk about this being your hunch? You didn't
Well,
share this information.
I did. I said there was two options. It's either it's actually Mandy, or the other option is that it's some kind of a setup. I thought the setup was going to be here. To be
I guess I
fair,
just ignored you.
well, too busy focused on looking at me, I'm sure.
I have no patience for this.
You can try to make friends with them, but I don't
My
know how well
ribs
that's
are getting
going to work out.
crushed by my corset caps.
I mean, whose choice was that?
The studio.
We're not on location right now.
I left without. I slump into the car, just leaning back.
You can take 5. It's okay.
You can take 5. That's okay. I get back onto my phone. I know Twitter was open when I locked my phone, so I'm hopeful it doesn't take as long to load, but it might take as long to refresh. But I'm checking to see how many people have
Yeah,
liked,
Twitter's
shared,
currently still refreshing right now.
Trying
Okay.
to refresh.
Yeah, I'm trying to
No
refresh.
signal. You see
But
the
my
same
intention
5
is to
tweets.
see how many people have seen my tweets, so it's like, how secure do I feel in being known where I am? Also, I have this sense of nervousness fall through that I realize that Roman and all of the other Camarilla are gonna be like, why the fuck were you over there? But she's just kind of tapping her long fingers on the screen of her phone while it's loading. So you have that pleasant
Yeah.
tapping noises.
Well, ASMR.
Yeah,
So
well, ASMR
after
accent.
a bit of discussion, both of these kindred come back over to you, and Darius Carter does the talking while this woman has her arms folded, not making eye contact with either of you, and looking quite frustrated. Darius Carter says, "As you know, I'm Darius Carter. I'm the Baron of Berkeley. This is Countess Markov. She is the leader of the Kindred for Anarchy, Brujah gang. I requested that they come here. After a lot of conversation that we had with your friend James Castle, Mark Truth, we convinced him to arrange a meeting between him and the person who sent him that tape, that video, whatever the fuck you call it. He's supposed to show up tonight, here, to get more. We don't think that that's going to happen. We think that Mark Truth is going to be killed here by whoever is sent instead. Our plan is to ambush whoever does show up, and get him to talk.
I'm good at getting people to talk if you're looking for a temporary alliance. Do
So you
have a
think-
show to record.
So you think that's what's going down then? Or was that what you thought was going down?
The person who was sending the information to Mark Truth always wanted to meet in the day. It's weird to us that they suddenly wanted to meet at night. Thought is, they came prepared. They came to kill. They're probably suspecting that there's going to be a Kindred involved. So, we're laying out a trap. We have a proposition for you, James Castle.
Yeah, I'm listening.
You go with Mark Truth, and you meet this person also. Be the bait that we need. As a matter of fact, with you there too, Valora, it would make the genuine standing that Mark Truth really did just give it to Redstone Media because he actually thought a movie was going to be made. And that might give us the opportunity that we need.
Sure. I mean, we do make a lot of movies. Most of them with me in them.
Well, clarify this for me. Was that message from Mandy?
I don't know.
Okay. Because I find it funny that I find myself in this situation. Not knowing about the meeting, but found as the bait in your trap.
Call it a revision in the plan.
Sure.
Countess Markov. Looks over at your phone, Valora. And then looks up at you.
Mm-hmm.
She simply
You
says,
want a picture?
I never was able to get used to these things.
Well, they're not that hard.
When I was embraced, it was... I don't remember the year. But
been that
Pong
long.
just came out.
Mm. When did Pong come out?
Like it-
1972. So, I think that means I'm older than you, right? That's so funny. Just fun facts with Valora.
Fun facts with Valora. Maybe that'll be a new segment.
She, as she looks down at your phone, just goes, didn't think that the Camarilla let any of you use these things. Isn't it just a masquerade breach just to have them?
Oh, no, yes, no. I can have one because of who I am and who I'm with and who my sire is. Well known. Unliked. Roman? But I'm kind of like awkwardly tapping my phone. I've like locked it at this point. But I can teach you how to use one if you'd like. It's very trendy.
We're going to have a competitive role here.
Okay.
I'm like,
This
No, I'm not
is-
breaking the rules.
For you, this is going to be a really fun role for you.
Okay.
I'm just looking at your character sheet, and I think you'll love
Really
this one.
fun.
Yeah.
It's gonna be something I have 0 and 0 in.
It's always great when
Well,
your
no, you
DM
still have a
says, this is going to be
chance.
really fun.
I still have a chance.
Yeah, it's gonna be dexterity larceny.
Love this for me.
Oh.
Oh, I get 2 dice.
Mm-hmm.
Plus my hand.
Can-
Okay, Hungy. Come on, Hungy. Oh, actually, I got 1 success and then a 9 on my Hungy. But that doesn't matter.
I'm watching this situation, by the way.
Faster than you can blink your eyes. Suddenly, your phone is in her hands, and she's walking away with it.
Can I, in that situation, could I use rapid reflexes with my celerity?
You will also have to roll. What are you
I
trying
have
to
that
do?
too.
I was trying to take the phone for myself, or like,
Oh, good.
intervene
Like,
in
the
some way.
same moment,
Intervene.
Very
3
good.
people.
Like,
Yeah. Also, dexterity larceny for you.
can I use my celerity stuff?
You can roll your hunger dice.
Okay. In with that. Okay. I mean, I can dodge bullets, so I want to use that power to grab a cell phone.
Mm-hmm. That's the power that she's using.
Nice. Yeah. Okay. It makes sense. Okay.
Fun facts with Valora, I have 3 more phones. I'm kidding.
You don't get my good one.
The number on your hunger is important this time.
Okay, 9 is on the hunger, and then I got 2 critical successes, so that's 4, and then 1 other success, so 5 successes, and then a 9 on hunger.
All right. You, at the same time, Valora tries to sort of like make out what happened here. You swoop in to try to stop this, and for a second, you feel that you have the phone in your hands.
Mm-hmm.
But then you see that it is but half of the phone, and the other half of the phone is now being crushed under the Countess's boot.
I mean, it was locked anyway. I
Um,
don't need to crush it.
Here, I think this is yours. Cass hands over like the
Yeah.
half mangled phone.
Oh, well,
You got to be careful. Try not to drop that next time.
yes, this fell very far down the mountain. Well, luckily I know how to put them back together. I just need screws.
I don't think screws are gonna fix that.
I can also find a new one. It's okay, I've already tweeted today. Stop sighing at me.
Countess,
There's an engagement expectation.
of course, understandable.
Why'd you
Countess,
crush
you
my
have
phone?
You have to stop flirting like this.
Are we flirting? Because I like to flirt in many other ways. I'm like not pretending, but like my voice is getting more and more like crackly, like I'm about to cry, but I'm not actually. There's no tears. It's crocodile tears.
The Countess turns to you, Cass, and stopping in her tracks. And she just goes, flirting. With a fucking Toreador from the
we're really
Camarilla.
cute.
They say opposites attract.
Is that so?
That's what I've heard.
And and it looks like she's going to say something, and then Darius goes, "Countess, we have work to do." She smirks again, kind of like brandishing her fangs, and then walks away.
I'm sure you didn't expect all of this excitement tonight, but
Me?
I appreciate your company, Valora.
I wish I could be more excited, if you know what I mean. But I've lost my phone. It's like the third one this week.
Yeah, if we keep hanging out, you might lose a few more.
That's all right. They're like income. I don't know how that would work, but it's gonna work. This was exciting.
Well, it's not over. I still get to play bait in a trap, so
All right, but
probably my
what
best
if?
role yet.
What if the one who has had roles of being bait in the trap is to become the bait in the trap instead,
Well, I mean,
or as well,
I mean,
or in lieu of?
not in. No, I'm not gonna have you go in lieu of me. If you want to keep me company, I could certainly use somebody to watch my back who doesn't want to kick my ass and then looks
You have a
over
nice
at
back.
looks over at Countess Markov. I don't know how much I trust them to spring the trap and not include me in it.
Sure.
But I also don't want to put you in harm's way because of all this bullshit.
Right. Let me just. I look at the car that's been like dented.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just drive back. Go read lines and just wait for the producer to show up for his day. No, we're on an exciting adventure, and I'm along for the ride. I like loosen my corset.
Nice.
So, Darius goes over to a motorcycle, and from the other side, out of a bag, he pulls a walkie-talkie. He signals on it and just goes, set, and you hear a voice come back that just goes, set. All right, everyone. Sorry. Countess, please. And the Countess nods, and she just goes, Kindred of Anarchy, disperse. And in the blink of an eye, all the other Brujah that were in the road are just whoosh into the darkness.
Quite sexy.
And the Countess looks over at both of you, and she gives a little cute little wave, and then she whooshes away as well.
James blows a kiss.
Of course he does. Darius says to both of you, it's gonna be right at the top of the vista, right by the bench.
Are you coming with us?
No, but we will be watching.
I like when people watch.
Toreadors. And then he whooshes away too.
I would say he's a to Cass.
A car is now driving up the road and is parking behind yours. Cass, you can see who's driving, and you see that it's Mark.
Oh.
And he recognizes you, and he's very quickly just sort of turns off the engine, undoes his seatbelt, gets tangled in it a little bit, and opens the door, and comes out of the car, and he goes, "Oh my God, James Castle!"
Mark Truth.
Oh, they told me that
you were gonna do some work, and we were gonna get more film, and it was gonna be such. I knew this was gonna happen. Now I'm really looking forward to this meeting.
I told you, right? This is great. It's good to see you again. And Cass will go and give him a handshake, a firm handshake, respectable handshake.
Mm-hmm. He shakes your hand as well. He joins his other hand to like put on top and shakes it and just goes,
What a good night. Like, they told me that you were gonna come, and she told me. So I met this beautiful woman. She showed up, and she was just like, don't worry, I'm talking to James Castle, and we're gonna get that movie deal through. We just gotta get you to talk to that person who has more of that footage and everything. So I finally it's happening. We're meeting, it's all together, and I think that him seeing you there is gonna be just the final solidifying point to where he goes, oh, this is for real. Mark Truth isn't someone to go back on his word. You can count that in now, because you're here, and I'm excited. This deal is finally gonna go through.
Absolutely. I mean, that's the truth, right?
That's the Mark Truth, eh?
Exactly. Hey, that was my associate that you met. You met when we had our deal, when we met the first time.
No,
right?
this was some other woman. She actually met me at my old girlfriend's funeral. Very sad. But God, she was so beautiful. She was so beautiful there too, and wow, like I think that we hit it off really well. Like, we haven't done anything yet or anything, but like she's so beautiful. I'm kind of in love with her. Wow.
Things sound like they're all looking up.
Am I, like, just listening from the sidelines, am I reading this as something that I've done before? Perhaps an entrancement?
He's talking like a mortal that has been ensnared by some kindred's sort of
Okay.
powers.
So this Mark Truth is a mortal.
Yes.
Got it. Okay. I've
Yep.
caught up. And I'm kind of just rolling my eyes in the background like, what?
What?
Been there before.
Well, Mark, I don't want to get your hopes up or anything, but I did bring somebody along to this meeting. I want to introduce you to Valora.
Valora?
And he's so excited. He walks over and just he first goes to shake your hand, but then pulls it back, thinking that might not be the thing to do, and just goes,
I remember seeing you in Vampires Night. What an incredible movie. You did great in that.
Oh, that means so much to me. I'm honestly am so honored to meet a fan. Vampire's Night was grueling, so hard, but it was great. It was so fun to be in. I'm so glad you're a fan all the way out here in the woods. Who would have thought?
Well, I actually, I'm over in Emeryville, and I've got my studio there and everything. That's where I do my podcast. I'm a pretty big deal on the web.
Oh, what's your podcast name?
It's called The Truth with Mark Truth.
Is this like a... Do I know this podcast? Being a media consumer, like...
No, not at all.
Okay, got it.
It's actually a great podcast. Mark is the one that brought the inspiration for our next vampire work that we have going on. So that's what this meeting is.
We love indie entrepreneurial mindsets. Love your podcast, especially that episode about the science.
Well, we were talking about where there was the discussion about the well, it's kind of the spirituality, the science of the forest, right? There was the
Yeah,
one
the
that was
disappearances in the woods. And by the way, if you still want to do something with that, I still have. Hold on, I left my screenplay in the trunk. I'll go grab it real quick. Hold
Oh,
on.
it's almost like we're in the
Ma-
woods.
hey,
right?
Mark, don't worry about it.
I mean, I'll
we'll
look at it.
sure. Well, never mind.
Yeah,
I just keep
he's
giving
going. He's at
Cass,
the
like-
trunk.
He's already
It's
gone.
opening.
Laura is straight trolling, and she's just looking at Cass with this evil smirk every time that she interrupts him. And like,
Um,
this is fun. I am enjoying this trip that you invited me on, Cass.
see, it turned out to be a pretty good night. You were just gonna read
Yeah.
lines.
Yeah, he comes back over with a binder that has about 150 pages in it. And
Oh, passion in page. Oh,
Yeah, it's something. It really came together real well. I sent it to Redstone Media a couple times, and they were assured me that we're not interested in this or anything. But
Oh,
now that
no.
it's in front of people who know what they're talking about, I have
you also
faith.
work at Redstone Media, right?
We do work together. Clarifying. And yeah, well, you're the person we're meeting with tonight. Actually, weren't they also the same supplier of that information as well for that story? Is that the same? Is it the same? Am I making that connection?
For the footage I showed you before, the one that looked really convincing about vampire stuff.
Sure. Aren't they the same
Oh.
person that? Well, yes, of course, but didn't they also have a hand in the stuff about the forest, the woods?
A little bit, but it's nothing like the video. I mean, you saw that video. I thought it was real until you convinced me it wasn't.
I mean, it looks fantastic. No, I'm very excited. Very excited to meet your associate. But
Yeah,
so we
should be up
you
at
want to
the-
follow us up there?
Yeah. Oh, your car looks like it's in bad shape. Would you want to come in my car? We can go up together.
I can. We got into a little bit of a accident. It's
A
fine.
tree
It
flew out.
yeah, there was a branch.
roll
flew out.
charisma subterfuge.
Having to now go along with
Me?
this stupid.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like we got into an accident. A tree flew out.
I'm so
No.
sorry for this character already. Okay.
Charisma subterfuge. He's mortal, so it doesn't have
The
to do
fact
much.
that I just got 3 fails and they're all
No.
ones.
No.
Die. Anyway, I failed. 3 fails. No successes.
What'd you get on your hunger?
Oh, I got a 6.
Okay. Your hunger goes up.
Oh, now I have 2 every time.
Yep.
Oh, I checked my little block.
Don't eat, Mark.
I mean, he's yummy looking.
Feel a little bit hungry.
Can make a tree fly out of him. Like broccoli.
I don't have to roll anything, right? Do I have to roll anything?
I was the one that said a tree flew
Yeah,
out.
you're good.
Yeah. I see we got into an accident.
Uh-huh.
He's just like, huh? An axe. Yeah. Anyways, do you want to be in my car, or I can take us up there?
Oh,
We
what
could
if we
drive
just
up.
did both?
Yeah, we could drive up.
All
It should be
right.
fine. I mean, my car is drivable, right? It's like
Yeah.
okay, cool.
And you
It's
just
like
can't
that
see out of
situation.
your left side
Yeah,
view
the one
mirror since
mirror
it is not
gone.
there.
Yeah. Love that. All right. Yeah. No. Just follow us up there. I don't want to leave my car just sat on the
All
sat
right.
on the road here. Cool. All right. All right. Onwards and upwards, as they say.
They do?
Hmm.
She like giggles while getting into the car.
A tree.
Mark is yummy.
Don't eat bark.
I'm not gonna eat one. I'm just saying he's yummy. He's got cute angles.
He's a good guy. He's a good guy.
I mean, he's a good enough guy to write 150 pages of pure passion for everyone to say no.
Yeah, and he's persistent about it too.
Well, if we don't die, I'll act in it.
Driving up, you get to the Vista Point. It's really beautiful. You can see all of Berkeley, Albany, Richmond, San Pablo, up until it hits the bay, and in the distance, past that, you can see the Golden Gate Bridge lit up at night. The moon is reflecting off of the water, and it's a beautiful view.
Well, it's a gorgeous night for an ambush.
Sounds like you're writing your own screenplay. I was gonna say it's like a gorgeous night for, like, you know, walking along the bridge hand in hand with a cute Mark. Going out to eat.
Going out to eat or eating more?
What's going out to eat? I mean what I say.
I mean, well.
And maybe if Mark
I mean,
doesn't come
he
back
is
tonight,
freshly single.
Oh my gosh, you're making him more enticing.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's interested in dating.
You could do better.
I could.
Mm-hmm.
I have this like little flask that I have in my corset. I should take out and take a little sippy.
All right. So, once you get up to the top, Mark comes out of the car and he goes and he's like,
So I was told to just sit on this bench here.
and he just sits on the bench.
Perfect.
I love people that follow rules.
Just goes, sits down.
There's
Plop.
there's a little like, you know, those put quarters in binoculars thing. There's one of those right here.
Mhm.
And a little wooden balcony that stretches over the otherwise sheer drop of like 50 feet.
Oh, this is so lovely. It reminds me of a date that I went on long ago. I get out of the car.
Cass is going to get out and could I use Bloodhound to try to like smell and see, like smell the blood in the air, to just to kind of get an understanding of who might be out here.
That's so funny. Please roll willpower.
Let's do it. Not much. Okay, 2 successes.
As you use your bloodhound sense, you're suddenly overwhelmed by the smell of blood. Fresh blood. Just the coppery sensation of it enters your nostrils and completely clouds everything else for a moment. Your hunger goes up. Your beast goes, fuck. What's out there? I want it. I'll take Mark if we have to. Come on. Come on.
Did I notice what Valora was sipping on in the flask?
What were you sipping on in the flask, Valora?
Straight vodka.
Of course,
Unflavored.
always roll willpower for your not blood drinking.
Does that not count towards one of my merits?
Or do you have
You still have to roll willpower for it.
Okay, I will. I just wasn't sure if it, like, was a deterrent, even if I have it as a merit.
It does hold it
Okay.
back a bit.
Cool. Well...
Oh, okay.
Ooh. 2 successes. Oh, I didn't roll. You die. Okay.
The vodka ain't
successes.
hitting right this time.
That's a 0, not a 6. I got a
Oh.
0 on my
Oh.
hungy.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Your hunger is going to raise.
Okay.
Your beast whispers to you. I'm so hungry. Get this shit out of here. I want blood. I want blood right now. I really, really want blood. Come on. There's a perfectly good fucking blood bag on that bench. Come on.
I'm like shifting back and forth before I like turn around and look at Cass in the eye, and we both have that like familiar look in our eyes.
Fuck.
Yeah. So it's the sort of like your beast is talking to you too, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, Mark.
This is gonna be an
I go
interesting night.
walk and sit next to him. Mark, tell me about yourself.
Oh, you know, I'm just a podcaster trying to break out into bigger and better things.
Okay. I would like to use my awe and my
Yeah.
presence.
Yeah, for sure.
I'd be like, okay, I don't care about that. What? Tell me everything that you like about me. And I like put my arm up sort of behind him and like lean in so he can like definitely smell my hair.
Yeah, you activate awe and his face goes from happy to like ecstatic. And
It's just, wow, you are so beautiful. Just,
Thank
you're
you.
so lovely. You are just absolutely everything about you is beautiful and fantastic. Just look at you, like, it's incredible.
Mark, you're so sweet and so bad at compliments that mean anything. So let's see. I like scooch in just a little bit
Yeah.
more because I'm like super hungry right now.
yeah.
I'm fucking dying. So what are we doing here, Mark? What are we doing? Are we doing something important or
Huh?
what are we doing here? What are we doing? Why are me and Cass here? In this out open space with no one else around.
We're waiting on someone? I don't know. I can only think about you. You're so beautiful.
Cass, you should come over here and meet my new fan.
Well, I'm sure he's been a fan of yours for a long time. You two are getting to know each other.
Yeah, he's getting to know me.
Let's have you both roll wits and awareness.
Okay.
Cass is looking around just because he smells all of the blood that's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
around.
I'm rolling 3 hungry dice now.
Yeah, you
Okay.
are.
Shit, I have to add another one.
Okay, I got 1 success.
Yeah, literally same. 1 success.
Anything on the hunger?
Nope.
Fun.
8, 6,
All right.
3. Cass,
Both
would
of you
be
just one
mad?
success?
Yeah.
All right.
What was that, Valora?
I said, would you be mad? I'm just looking at you and then side-eyeing Mark. Would you be mad?
I mean,
Mark, would you be mad if I, like, took you? for the night.
If you took me, oh, that would be the most amazing thing that ever happened. I've waited my whole life for someone as beautiful as you to just take me and just have their way with me. Incredible.
Oh, I look at Cass, like, pursed lips together into a little smile, and like my hair sort of like falling in front of one eye. She's like very pleased with herself, even though she made this happen.
Cass like raises an eyebrow, like, okay, get it. Okay.
Would you be mad?
It's all you.
Even if you like never saw him again?
We can't do that.
That sounds like you'd be mad, Mark.
Yeah. Maybe just a little. I'll give you two a little bit of space. And Cass will, like, when I say like a little bit, it's just like locked eyes, Valora, a little bit of, and then Cass will just kind of walk frustratingly because he's also hungry and just hangry and fucking kicking rocks and shit.
All right. Just asking, Cass. God.
Yeah, definitely not going to breach consent.
All right. So what are you going to do about this, Valora?
So, Mark, new buddy, podcast pal.
I'm in love with you.
Oh, you're so quick. I'm really hungry.
What do you want? I could take you out to eat.
What's your favorite food?
We could have whatever your favorite food is. That's my favorite food too.
Okay. Well, what if I said that my favorite food was blood?
What?
You know, like fancily prepared. They do the same thing in some country.
Cass was walking away, but also just stops and looks back.
I like how I heard Heroes, what? Like, as though he was actually far away, like, distantly.
I'm standing, I'm moving around. Just looks back, like, what the fuck are you doing?
I mean, do you have any other use?
Besides you, no. Whatever you want.
Like after the person we're waiting for gets here, is everything else you were supposed to do?
No, he's just gonna hopefully give me some more footage, and then I was gonna give it over to James Castle.
Oh.
James says yes.
Cass, what is the use?
I don't think now is the right time to discuss that. We still have a lot of business in the works. I think.
Okay, but it's a podcast.
See, Mark here is actually fucking James turns around. Comes back. Yeah, Mark here is actually contracted with us as an associate. We have an ongoing situation, and he clearly, you guys maybe have a little something. I don't want to get too involved. You clearly have something going on here. So whatever
Nothing's
happens,
going on. I'll drop my awe.
I mean,
I
listen.
just
if,
sit there and I cross my arms. I like scoot like fully away from Mark, like hitting the edge of the bench, and I just cross my arms and I literally pout.
I'm listen.
Nothing.
I'm here to do business, but listen, if
Nothing
you
if you
guys
employ
are
them.
just smooching over here,
Is that what we were doing? Were we smooching?
I
No, I
looked
wouldn't
like
smooch you.
It looked like there was maybe a little, just a little.
It's just
It looked like maybe
easy.
there was some neck nibbling going on. It was just a little. I don't know, but I don't know what I saw. But
We
you,
apparently saw that from the woods behind.
yeah, yeah.
Nothing
So,
happened.
oh, well, I listen. It's okay if something did happen. It's fine. Just as we understand, Valora here is a big star, and we can't
I'm
necessarily.
hungry.
Yeah, and of course we'll get you something to eat, and you can eat. But we can't get into any long-term kind of situations. Mark, you know what I mean? This can't be. It's not like a long term. Hollywood's so weird. So
He's like, yeah, anyways, I think that's him coming right now.
anyways, yep.
And he points down the road, and you see a man wearing a balaclava
Oh, great.
and a sort of like denim coat. He's walking down, and you see that he is armed with something very interesting. It is a
Interesting
sword.
how.
It is a sword in a sheath.
Cool.
And he's walking up, and he stops at some point, and he just goes, "Mark, who are these two?"
This is James Castle, producer, Redstone Media, and this is Valora, the actress.
And he simply says to Mark,
And how long have you known them?
which Mark goes,
Well, I just met Valora today, but I've known James Castle for a little bit. Like I said, we're doing the movie. This is who I gave the original footage to.
Yeah, we came to discuss the movie together, and I'm happy to meet Mark's associate, which my name is James. We've already established, and your name is.
he doesn't answer, and he instead, like, nods over in a direction with his head, indicating for you all to look somewhere.
I will look that direction.
Cass is just gonna keep looking at this guy.
Valora, you see another man in a balaclava. He has a bucket. He spills the bucket out onto the ground, and you are immediately hit with the smell, overwhelming smell of blood.
Oh.
Roll your willpower. Cass, you don't have to roll your willpower again because this is the same blood.
Oof. 3 passes.
Okay. Now both of you, I will have roll your hunger.
Oh.
Just the 200
Just the
dice?
hunger dice.
Or just
Oh,
however-
fuck!
Okay, why? No!
I got a 1.
Shit.
Perfect.
Just a 6 and an 8.
Okay.
I
Cass,
got
your
a 1
hunger
and
goes
8 and a
up.
5.
Fuck.
Valora, your beast takes over.
Okay.
You immediately,
Mark, you should have just let me eat you.
you black out, essentially, Valora.
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
And, Cass, you immediately see, Valora drop to all fours and start licking the blood off the asphalt.
Hell yeah.
Fuck.
With that,
Do you like that, Mark?
this individual
Yeah, you into that?
who's had the bucket reaches for a rifle that he had in his pants.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
The other one unsheaths his sword and yells, "I knew it! Fucking blank bodies!"
Well, fuck. And then, Cass pulls out his gun, to shoot the guy with the sword.
All right, you have your reflexes. Would you like to use them?
I mean, of course.
Okay. Then that is going to be dexterity firearms for you. They cannot hope to possibly fire their shit faster than you can.
Sure. Do I use my rapid reflex stuff at all, or is that
Rapid reflex is giving you bonus, basically.
okay? Do I add those 2 bonus die from celerity?
It's just going to give you, like if you're going to get 2 successes automatically, essentially.
Okay. Will you just count those on your end?
Yep.
Is that okay? Cool.
Be sure to roll your hunger with it.
Yep. Fuck,
Look,
it's
there's
3
blood
hunger
on the
now.
Yeah.
Yep, I had to grab the extra one.
Just hear so many dice.
There are a lot of dice. Just 3 successes. Hunger's just middle range, a 2, 3, and an 8.
Okay. Which one are you wanting to fire at? The one with the rifle or the one with the sword?
The guy with the sword that I was looking at.
Okay. You fire, and you manage to hit him directly in the chest. The shot goes in, and he staggers back, but you can tell he's wearing a bulletproof vest.
Okay.
He comes toward you. He's still a ways away. Valora, roll your willpower to
Okay.
stop the beast from controlling you.
Okay.
Because right now
Come
you're very
on.
obsessed with some blood.
I'd rather just eat Mark.
I mean, he's right
One
there now.
success.
Mark is frozen, not knowing what is happening right now.
One success out of 5 possible.
All right. You come to, still with your full hunger, but you're suddenly aware of what you're doing. And roll composure along with what else you would like to do. What is the first thing you want to do after gaining control? I'm sorry. Composure awareness first.
Awareness, okay.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna suggest either way, so. 4 successes.
All right. You completely gain your senses. You can get back on your feet if you'd like, instead of all fours licking this blood.
My hunger is at 5 still, though, right?
Your hunger will be at 4 now.
Okay. Great.
Still bad. The beast is knocking with everything that you do.
Excuse me. How embarrassing. I thought that was just chocolate. So,
The one with
you know,
the rifle is raising it directly toward your head.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna try the dread gaze that I mentioned earlier then. Because he has a mask on, but his eyes are showing, correct?
Yes. Dread gaze, you are going to have to rouse the blood to do this.
Okay.
So you will have to roll your hunger.
Okay.
If you get anything less than a 6, the beast will take over again.
Cool.
I also redeemed a beast whispers.
I saw that. The beast is
afterwards.
going to do more to whisper, perhaps. More than whisper, perhaps.
Oh, I got a 1 and a 0.
Ooh. All right.
Okay.
But the rest of them are above 6.
So you hear the beast immediately and you go, kill him, drain him of all his blood. And then you attempt your dread gaze.
Mm-hmm. So does my blood potency go up when I do this?
No.
Okay.
Your gaze works for a second.
Okay.
He lowers the gun and is for a moment gripped with fear. But then suddenly he realizes what is going on and he goes to raise it, but he's too slow. Your beast takes over. He lunges at you. He manages to fire, but it is not a kill shot. It does land on you, however.
Ouch, where?
You are going to, well, you're being shot in the leg. You are going to take
Oh.
2 aggravated damage as a shotgun shell blows right into your thigh.
Okay, so I lower my health checkpoints by 2, I'm assuming.
Essentially, let me just take a look at the way that you have it. You haven't done anything to keep track of your health other than your character sheet that you just have here, yeah?
Correct.
Okay. So, think of the health that you have there as 4 lethal damage.
Okay.
And then there's every point of lethal damage is 5 aggravated damage. Every point of aggravated damage is 5 superficial damage. So you're taking 2 aggravated.
Yeah, so it's not even 1 check.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Well, if he's gonna shoot me, I would like to kill him. Please and thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. So
makes
you want to
sense.
drain him of all his blood?
I'm going to Capri Sun his ass.
Yeah, okay.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, your beast takes over, tackles him to the ground. You black out for a moment as the beast is enjoying the meal.
How much does my hunger go down when I do
Goes
that?
down to 0.
Hell yeah. Alright, Mark, you're sick.
I mean,
Maybe not.
And now, Cass, you have another chance for a shot. Dexterity, firearms again if you want to, unless you want to do something else, but he's charging you with this sword.
okay, dexterity. Can I add composure to this at all? Does that do anything?
Are you
Is there
trying
a way
to,
to, like-
maintain your composure for any
I
particular
want-
reason?
I want to try to hit him in the head. I want to like take aim and try to like.
You can do that if you get enough successes on your
Okay.
dexterity and firearms roll.
Okay. Dexterity. What do we have going on here? I have. Okay. Well, I have just one success, and then with the blood, I get a 10 and a 1, so they cancel each other out.
Cool.
So I just got overall just one success.
All right.
I didn't add my celerity stuff. I don't know if that helps, but
So you manage to pull off a shot. It does not hit him in the head. It hits him in the chest once again. He goes through it and he swings a sword at you. Roll from here.
I try to dodge it.
Yep.
Okay.
That is going to be dexterity athletics.
Okay. And then athletic.
With your hunger.
Yep. Oh, man. Oh, okay. 2, 3. Okay, so I have 3 successes and then a bestial success on the blood dice.
All right. He swings a sword and you dodge perfectly. And you find that with your dodge, he has presented his neck in a very easy to get to place.
Well, when in Rome, I'm gonna bite him.
Okay. Do you want to kill him?
I don't want to kill him, but I want to weaken him. I want to make him like putty.
How much hunger do you have?
3.
You will be making a willpower roll because your beast wants to kill him.
Yeah. Okay. Just straight up willpower. Okay.
Yep.
2, 3. Trying to get some information. But also beast. So. Okay. Whew. All right. Jesus. 4 successes and then nothing on the hunger. I got a 4, a 9, and a 9.
Okay. You manage to sink your fangs right into him. He resists for only a moment before he is hit by the overwhelming, overpowering pleasure of the vampire's kiss. It takes over him and he goes like putty in your arms.
Good.
How many hunger do you want to remove?
I'd like to drink down to 2. I want him to be like in a weakened state. Like, he's going to need more than orange juice kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Pedialyte ain't gonna cut it.
Yeah.
All right. So taking 1 away. And yeah, as you are feeding, Valora, you are draining this person. Let's have you both make...
Delicious.
Well, actually, Valora, I need you to make willpower because you are not you. You are your beast right now. Cass, I will have you make wits and awareness.
Okay. Would I have to roll stuff if I took 2 hunger away? Is that
Yes.
like... Okay.
1 success out of 5 possible
All
for
right.
willpower.
Rolling wits
You
and
are
awareness.
still draining this person. You're
I
getting.
said
You're gonna
delicious.
leave this person just a skeleton, basically.
That's fine. He shot me in the leg. I had a shoot today.
Shit. I got a I got a nothing because I got a 0 and a 0 and a 1, a 10 and a 1 for successes, and then nothing on hunger.
Cool.
So,
All right.
middle of the road.
You find yourself lost in the sensation of draining this person, but you get to know them as you do. Valora, you do not have this experience because it is the beast drinking them, not you.
Yep.
But
fine. I eat popcorn.
Cass,
Beast eats-
who you are drinking now is an amateur vampire hunter. They themselves were in contact with someone else who got them the footage that they did. They told them that there were Kindred in the Bay Area. They've been looking for someone to spread this awareness. They were also looking to draw out Kindred to hunt. They see you, all of you, as evil monsters. Just monsters. This person thinks all of you deserve to die for hunting humans as you do. You can taste his resentment and bitterness. This person, if they had control, they would be trying to kill you right now.
Sure.
As he fades into just gelatin form, you start to lose yourself in the feeling. You're enjoying tasting this blood. You enjoy it so much that you don't know what's happening around you. Suddenly, your fangs are forcibly removed from this individual. A certain countess is dragging him away. Her gang is wrapping him up in chains. He's too weak to fight it, but he's saying just, no, just kill me. Just kill me, you fucking blank bodies, you fucking blanks, fucking let me go. And Valora, as every last drop is sipped from that man, your hunger goes to 0.
Hell yeah.
And you are suddenly aware of the man being taken away and then put into the trunk of a car. The Brujahs have got what they want.
Oh dear. He's dead. I poke the person that I just consumed, assuming they're totally dead.
Yeah.
Just poke them literally with my like long fingernail. Oh dear. That is gross. Look, like stand up. Um, um, okay. Oh, I have blood all over me. Oh. I'm just gonna go lean on a tree.
Uh-huh.
And drink the entirety of my flask, which is about 8 shots worth of
Oh
vodka.
my gosh.
The sound of the resistance, the man yelling, please just kill me. Once that trunk lid closes, it's silent. Complete silence. The Countess stares at you for a bit, Valora.
Just like undoing the clasp of the vodka to just wash away the vampire. Essentially. And just drinks it, knowing that she's being watched.
The Countess then looks at you, Castle.
Mhm.
She looks disappointed and frustrated.
Cass just looks at her, waiting for her to say something. And if she doesn't, he's just going to nod to her and then go and sit next to Mark on the bench.
Mark is terrified. Mark is beside himself. He's gone completely pale white, shivering. And when you sit on the bench, he moves to the other side of the bench and turns himself away. The Countess simply says, he's your friend. If you don't want to violate the masquerade, you know what you have to do.
I can help. I can help.
It's been a pleasure.
I kind of walk over. I'm gonna walk over really quick. And do I have the capability of cloud memory after? I'm assuming so, because I just ate food.
You do have all of your faculties back and about you.
Okay. Mostly just grossed out with myself then. I'm gonna be like, wait. Wait a minute. Just wait. And I'm gonna lean kind of like on Cass, but not like in a sensual way or anything. Just leaning onto you and then whisper in your ear. Like, cloud is memory. You don't have
Yeah, it's probably good. We'll take care of things from here. Countess.
You've nearly made a mess of the night. I'm going to make sure that they're taken care of.
I sigh and I kind of look at Mark and be like, if only you consented to me eating you when I was asking. But you thought it was about sex, didn't you? Didn't you? Anyway, I like go and sort of like caress the side of his face and would like to use the cloud memory.
You have 1 dice to roll for this.
I do, and I am so nervous.
I'm so nervous.
I'm so nervous. Please. A 9.
Nice.
How much of the memory do you want to clear?
Just up until we got to this area. No, wait. Yeah, everything that happened after he sat down on the bench. And we were getting out of the car.
Okay.
And I was in the process of convincing him to allow me to eat him. So right before that point.
Nice. Okay, cool.
All right. He, having clouded his memory, he looks for a moment at you going, Valora? And then he faints. The
Kind of
Countess
like
goes, good.
raise my hand, sort of like a whelp fashion, and I turn away from like everyone and sort of like brush with my hands down my dress that is now like just completely covered in blood.
Well, hell of a night.
Hell of a night. There is someone that we could have interrogated dead. There's someone else that we could have interrogated and will interrogate almost dead.
Yeah, and you're
We
welcome for
almost
that.
had to fucking kill this one. It's a good
Well-
thing that with your little skill that you probably fucking borrowed from the Ventru, Valora, that you were actually able to do something.
First off, you're welcome for providing you with a with information. You can keep that, by the way, and yeah, and you're also welcome for cleaning up any loose ends. So if you need anything else,
You
be
don't
sure to
want
get
to
a
be
hold of
saying
us.
that to me right now, Cass. Right now, what you want to do is leave and go back to your Cammy fucking territory.
I wish I could say it was a pleasure.
I would like to go.
All right. All right. Stand up and pick up Mark and
Yeah.
head out of here. I'll
Do you want to place him in his own car so when he wakes he'll be there thinking he slept for the night? Or we
Yep.
could take him.
Yeah, that's a great question. Um
So, I made a roll earlier that I think that you're just gonna love.
I love that. Cool, okay.
Coming up the hill is a car full of young teen mortals who look very excited to try to see Valora at this vista point here at night and possibly catch a glimpse of the film that's going to be made here. Maybe in action.
Okay.
All right, Cass. Do we see them? Do we see this happening?
Oh, yeah.
How does she look?
I'm covered in blood.
Okay. Cool. All right.
The Countess goes and stands in front of all of you and just goes, well, you all can't be that bad. You did get us dinner. Quickly get out of here, though. We'll take care of this.
Oh.
It's been a pleasure. All right, and we're off to the cars. We're off
I
to the
like
cars.
stand and hesitate and then like reach for the flask, but like it's empty. So just big sigh. I should have just read lines. I go and sit in the car, holding my cracked phone.
You both in the driver's seat and shotgun seat?
Yeah.
Should we put him in his own car or put him in the back of my car? I don't.
What do you think is safer?
Let's see. I could probably. Fuck. Do you, I don't know. I should probably try to get him out of here. I feel like, but
All right, put him in your car. Let's make a decision quickly. I can't be here.
all right. So we're gonna
Not
get
like
him.
this. Unless we make a scene, but I don't know if everyone else is in the mood for acting.
Um, not tonight. Cass will put him in the back seat. And we'll
Nice.
hop in the driver's seat.
Well,
and
you put him in the back seat, and Mark's body goes to lean a little bit, but then it stops. And a familiar Nosferatu appears in your car.
God damn it. Cass says.
And he just goes, take a seat. I want to talk with all of you.
Who is this?
Hello, Valora. You look
Hello.
as beautiful as ever.
I don't feel beautiful right now.
Sam is.
My beast
good to
disagrees.
see you.
So,
beast
Is it
has-
Valora, for you, Nosferatu are the ugliest vampires, and they Sam the Snake is called so because he looks like he has scaly snake-like skin and eyes that almost seem to blink sideways.
What the beast
Sam.
does is separate of what I do. I just have to deal with the repercussions.
Oh yeah, don't we all?
Who are you? What's your name?
Sam.
Oh, you already said that, huh? I heard.
That is our good friend Sam. So what do we owe the
You
pleasure
would
to?
know Sam Valora by reputation. They are an information broker.
Okay. Well, if you're here, it must be for importance. Should we drive? We do
Wanna
have
go for a
fans coming
drive?
this way.
Sam.
Certainly.
Start up the car and start heading out of here.
All right. As you are driving, he simply, he kind of lightly brushes to the side the unconscious Mark and goes, So, seems you made some new friends with the Brujah.
You could say that.
Yeah, I think they really liked us.
No, they actually will. They're just angry. That's just a Brujah. Ultimately, you helped them.
Well,
You're not going to be
Least
getting
is
any
that.
boons from them, but you helped them.
Yeah, at least we didn't make any new enemies tonight.
Trust me, as an anarch myself, we don't consider people like you enemies. Your enemies, well, I would say that are the same as ours.
right.
Your prince in the ivory tower. That's our enemy.
Yeah.
And yours too, frankly. Just saying.
Noted. So we owe you the pleasure of this little ride along.
Well, Mandy wanted to see if y'all were doing okay.
Real Mandy or Mandy that's a jump out and shoot me in the leg Mandy?
No, the real Mandy. She's not allowed in Camarilla territory anymore. So, she sent a messenger. I take it that you got the message since you are here.
A whole flock of messengers.
Indeed.
Yeah. At least I know she was on the other end of that message. That helps.
I want you to know. She did this because she knew that you cared about Mark. What the
Cared
Brujah
duh?
were planning on doing
was ambushing everyone there, capturing them alive, and Mark was just a mortal that was in the way. I doubt they would have killed him, but probably the other two would have probably killed Mark on sight.
I was about to. But it
Believe
seemed
me,
important.
I've known Brujah as an anarch for quite some time. They're not upset with you. They're just touchy.
You don't say.
Can I just be pulling this bullet out of my leg while we're sitting here
Absolutely.
driving? Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't suppose you're willing to share some of that delicious-looking Toreador blood, huh?
And what do you have for me?
Nosferatu blood.
I will not be sharing yours, but you can have this bullet.
Are you sure? People say that my skin is real leathery.
No, I'd prefer not. As I said, what the beast does is against me and what I want. I'll stick with things that make me feel at home.
Very well.
Kind of plop the bloody bullet into his hand.
He puts it in his pocket.
Well, enjoy your ride. If you could just pull over before going to the bridge, I'll let myself out.
Sure thing, Sam. And tell Mandy I said hi.
Will do.
And pull over and let Sam get out.
He steps out and then simply says,
You know, if you ever get tired of being bossed around by the Camarilla, there's always room with you here with the Anarchs.
You already know that that's much what I want, but I can't. Roman won't allow that right now. And hasn't.
And I'll tell you something, Valora. Roman may not have the charm or good looks that I do,
Naturally.
but I have the allies that he don't. Just saying.
Yeah. You are just saying. Thank you.
Also, I better not. You find yourself with the Brujah again. You let me know.
Should I get your number or
Just whistle.
Text anyone. I'll see it.
and then he gives a little toodaloo and walks away.
Oh, you know, I bet Nosferatu saw my tweet. They kind of like shift demeanor a little bit to being a little more peppy. Bet he saw my tweet.
For
Cass, I'm sorry.
what?
No. Almost eating your friend. Causing more problems than I think there would have been if I weren't to be there.
I'm sorry that this was such a terrible date. I just...
Date! I was right.
I didn't plan for all of this.
Maybe we should go on a proper date then. It's still early night.
Maybe...
Ooh, there's a nice club that I enjoy. I need to refill my flask anyway.
Is it the Vampire Club? Because that's the club that all the Kindred go to.
Yes, it is. I know the one club.
Yeah.
The club.
Mm-hmm.
The club, TM.
I think I'm gonna drop off Mark and call it a night myself.
That's fair. I'll be going out. To the club.
But The rain check.
Sure.
Good.
I don't think I learned any lines today.
Maybe it'll give you some inspiration.
Yes, for the Vampire Darkness, Volume 4.
Yeah, well, I mean, Mark's
Vampire's
got some
Night?
interesting ideas.
I don't remember the name of the own show.
Yeah, Vampire Nights. It's fine. Whatever.
All right. I think that is the perfect place to end the session.
Yay!
Everyone who was watching, thank you for watching. We were playing with Suddenly a Hero, and Jen is online.